Sunlight dapples the jungle floor as Tarzan, a figure of raw power and agility, soars through the trees, his movements a symphony of muscle and instinct. A primal scream tears through the humid air, a challenge and a declaration of freedom. Heavily armed mercenaries crash through the undergrowth below, their faces grim with determination as they pursue their quarry. "He's too fast! Box him in!" One mercenary yells, his command swallowed by the immensity of the jungle as Tarzan expertly uses vines and branches to evade them. In the heart of an ancient, decaying temple, Tarzan finds himself trapped, the air heavy with the scent of time and neglect. Intricate carvings adorn the stone walls, silent witnesses to centuries past. Suddenly, a holographic screen flickers to life, casting an eerie glow upon the weathered stones. The composed image of Dr. Mallory materializes, her piercing gaze promising a grim trial ahead. "Welcome, Tarzan. This is your trial," her voice echoes through the temple, devoid of warmth. Tarzan approaches a stone tablet covered in hieroglyphs that seem to writhe and shift before his very eyes, a daunting puzzle laid bare. Sunlight dances on the cascading waterfall as Tarzan confronts Dr. Mallory and her forces, the roar of the water a prelude to battle. Tarzan becomes a whirlwind, transforming the jungle into a deadly arena, using vines as snares and rocks as traps. A cacophony of screeches and roars erupts as Tarzan summons the jungle's fury, monkeys raining branches and birds dive-bombing the intruders. As Dr. Mallory attempts to flee in a sputtering helicopter, Tarzan's primal yell pierces the air. The jungle protects itself. You cannot steal its secrets. With a final, desperate leap, Tarzan disables the helicopter, leaving it lurching and defeated on the jungle floor. Tarzan soars through the jungle canopy with unmatched grace, every sense attuned to the vibrant world around him. A chorus of frantic monkey chatter pierces the tranquility, their distress a palpable warning in the humid air. He lands with a soft thud, the urgent pleas of the monkeys guiding him through the dense undergrowth to a hidden clearing. Cages imprison rare birds, their vibrant plumage dulled by captivity, revealing the cruel handiwork of poachers. His fist clenches, raw fury blazing in his eyes as he vows, "They will not get away with this." The campfire's flickering light reveals the poachers' crude faces as they revel in their dark deeds, empty cans scattered around them. Kruger, a scarred brute of a man, hoists his mug high, his voice booming with greed. "We're gonna be rich, boys. Rich. This haul will set us up for life." Hidden in the shadows, I watch, my jaw tightening at the sight of a young elephant calf tethered, its eyes wide with terror. A distant roar echoes through the night as Kruger dismisses it with a wave. "Just some dumb animal, pay it no mind." As dawn breaks in the jungle, Tarzan, primal and agile, prepares his assault, the dense canopy alive with his intent. Agile monkeys, like shadows, create a cacophony, diverting the poachers as Tarzan silently frees the captured animals. A thrilling chase erupts through the jungle, a chaotic dance of retribution as Tarzan turns hunter. The air crackles as Tarzan confronts Kruger, his eyes blazing with protective fury. "This jungle is under my protection." High above, Tarzan, a shadow among shadows, navigates the verdant labyrinth of the jungle canopy. Far below, the explorers hack their way through the dense undergrowth, their faces etched with exhaustion and despair. Colonel Blake's stern voice cuts through the humid air as he barks orders, his determination a stark contrast to his team's dwindling morale. The explorers' weary complaints rise with the jungle heat, their words painting a grim picture of dwindling supplies and fading hope. Sarah's youthful face reflects worry for her companions, a beacon of compassion amidst the encroaching despair. Flickering firelight casts dancing shadows across the explorers' camp, the canvas tents glowing softly in the darkness. From the jungle's edge, Tarzan emerges silently, his keen eyes observing the colonel as he pores over a tattered map under the lantern's dim glow. Sarah cautiously approaches Tarzan, her voice a hopeful plea tinged with apprehension. "We're lost. Can you help us?" Tarzan hesitates, his face a mixture of instinctual caution and burgeoning compassion, as the colonel watches from the shadows, his expression unreadable. Tarzan leads the explorers deeper into the jungle, unknowingly guiding them toward the ancient ruins that hide a dark secret. Colonel Blake halts, his eyes gleaming with manic obsession as his cruel smile betrays his true intent. "You're going to help us find it," Colonel Blake sneers, leveling a gleaming weapon at a betrayed Tarzan. Sarah gasps, horror-stricken, while Tarzan's eyes blaze with fury, his muscles coiling as he prepares to defend his home. Tarzan, a figure of wild grace, soars through the dense jungle canopy, an embodiment of untamed freedom. He lands beside a hidden waterfall, where a weathered wooden chest lies half-buried in the yielding mud. Inside the chest, a collection of old photographs and a tarnished silver locket gleam, hinting at a forgotten past. Clutching the locket, Tarzan is overwhelmed by sharp, disjointed memories of a grand manor and a loving couple, his brow furrowed in confusion. In the dimly lit treehouse, Jane delicately examines old photographs, her brow furrowed as she studies the distinguished faces of an English family. Tarzan sits beside her, a storm of confusion and intense focus brewing within him as he grapples with elusive memories. Straining, he whispers. "I can almost hear snippets of voices arguing, and the scent of lavender, it is so strong, lost in the echoes of a forgotten past." Jane gently reassures him, her smile a beacon as she pieces together the fragments of his shattered history. "Was that me?" he asks, a flicker of recognition in his eyes. Brief, dreamlike flashbacks flicker, revealing a young Tarzan, carefree and joyous, playing in the sun-drenched gardens of a grand estate, his laughter echoing through the opulent halls. At the edge of the jungle, Tarzan stands, a storm of conflict in his eyes as he stares at the distant horizon. His fingers tighten around the silver locket, a physical reminder of a life both familiar and alien. Jane's gentle approach offers solace, her hand a beacon of understanding in his turmoil. "You are Tarzan. The jungle is your home, but your past is a part of you too. You don't have to choose between them." Tarzan looks at Jane, his hand closing around the locket.